Time. Hello, judges. Good afternoon. My name is Jillion from Helm Coffee from Indianapolis, Indiana. And today, I have the pleasure of serving you a deliciously complex Ethiopia Sidama. This coffee was developed in partnership between Ashanafi Argao from Ardent Exports and Steve Holt from Unravel Coffee. This mixed varietal hails from a former COE or Cup of Excellence site that took first place in 2021. This coffee was processed using carbonic maceration, where fresh cherries are hand-picked and placed in carbonic tanks with clean water. Those tanks are then injected with CO2, dropping the temperature down to 10 to 12 degrees Celsius. That drop in temperature slows the breakdown of the sugars from the mucilage. This coffee was held in that carbonic state for 120 hours before being laid out on traditional Ethiopian drying beds. Total drying time was 40 days. It's this process that creates the complexity and clarity that you'll find in your cups today. Now, judges, today I'll be brewing your coffee using the Oria V3 because of its greater extraction, consistency, and sweetness in the cup. I've also paired that with the Cypress fast filters specifically designed for the Oria to eliminate bypass. These filters also allow for enhanced aroma and clarity in the cup. My recipe for today is 15 grams of ground coffee to 200 grams of water, or a 1 to 13 brew ratio. My targeted extraction yield is 24%. The result is a bright and vibrant cup with gentle florals and a balanced sweetness. Now, judges, I have two kettles today, one set at 206 and the other at 200 degrees Fahrenheit. I'll be using my hot kettle for my bloom. This allows me to guarantee a higher extraction without swirling the coffee bed. For my lower temperature kettle, I'll be using that to pour the clarity and fruit notes from your cup today. For my first pour, I'll be using 60 grams of water. This pour serves as a showcase to the coffee's acidity. Judges, I'm allowing the bed to rest for 1 minute so that the entire bed is saturated and ready for extraction. For my second pour, I'll be using 40 grams of water. This pour contributes to the cup's strength. For my next 4 pulses, I'll be using 25-gram micropulses until I achieve my optimum output of 200 grams. These small micropulses help enhance the clarity and fruit notes in your cup today. I brought my water from Amberson Coffee in Indianapolis because that's where I spent most of my time dialing in. This is also where I found the water to achieve the most clarity in the cup. I roasted this coffee 2 weeks ago to allow ample time for the coffee to degas. That also gives me ample time for the coffee to intensify in its flavors. Now, judges, as I go over my last pour, I'll go over your evaluation protocol for today. When the coffee is at its hottest, you'll use the carafe to first evaluate the coffee's aroma. Please note, in the aroma, you'll find lemon, lime, honeysuckle, and jasmine. When the coffee is at its hottest, you'll use your cupping spoon to evaluate the coffee's acidity. The coffee has a medium to high acidity present throughout the entire cup. After I serve your coffee in your vessels, you'll continue your evaluation, focusing on the flavors, aftertaste, clarity, and balance of the cup. Now, judges, we'll use this time to evaluate the aroma. Please evaluate the aroma again once I pour into your coffee cups. And note that the floors intensify in the cup. Now, judges, your cup profile for today. When the coffee is at its hottest, you'll find notes of lemon, lime, yuzu, with a crisp white wine finish that's lingering, and a sugar cane sweetness. When the coffee is warm, you'll find notes of blackberry, yuzu, maple syrup, dark chocolate, and orange blossom. And when the coffee is at its coolest, you'll find notes of lime, yuzu, and clementine, with a cacao and orange blossom aftertaste. Now, judges, as we come to the close of this service, I want to thank you for your time today. This coffee was incredibly fun to brew, as only 40 bags of this coffee were produced, 5 of which landed in the States. Yeah. Please enjoy. Time.
All right, give it up for Jillion Potter.